Giving everybody a chance to get in here. There's a couple people. Come on, guys. I'm live. I'm live. I'm on my YouTube channel live.
Oh,
Because we're going to finish up these patches that we did last night. So I want to give everybody a chance to see how they're done. Yes, sir. Hello, 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 hello. Copy. Give everybody a chance to get on in here. Facebook page. It's embroidery. There we go. We're going to finish up these patches today. So I saw in the page that somebody was talking about one of these. These are fabulous. They work really well. So these were the ones we did yesterday. Got them all done. Let me go get my nippers real quick. Oh, here they are. While I'm waiting for people to come in, I'll clean these up a hair. Get them ready to roll. I need my lighter. Give me just one sec, guys. All right. Got my lighter. Got my scissors. Scissors, scissors, scissors. These are good scissors. I love those. All right. Got all my tools. So we're going over finishing up patches. So yesterday we did 6 of these, and now we're going to finish them today. Now I use This is the backing that I use for the patches. Stuff is amazing. It's called Heat and Seal. And I love Heat and Seal. Heat and Seal is a great product. So as you can see the back, I don't do anything to the back. Don't need to do anything to the back. So take a piece of this, make sure it covers all of my patches. Try to make it as close to it as I can. That way I'm not wasting any of it because this stuff's not cheap. So, got my piece cut off right here. This is the Heat and Seal. It's got a plastic back, and then this is all plasticky. Hager D&M embroidery. So, we're going to put it on the back like this. Now, you don't need to press it for very long because it sticks pretty well. I got my heat press back here. I usually set it lower than 300, guys. And the reason I do that is it doesn't take long to get these going. This one's at 335, and I don't press them very long. It needs a little pressure. I've been doing shirts, so you don't put any pressure on BTG shirts. There we go. Just a little bit of pressure to it. So I'm going to put some pressure to it. That way this Heat and Seal bond sticks to the back of these patches. We bend over. Hey. This is the clamshell that's magnetic. And I have it set for my patches or my t-shirts. So, okay, this is very, very hot. You see it's stuck on there. I wait till it cools down a tad because I like, and I rub it down with a cloth. Oh, hey, Manuel. I rub it down. When you rub them down, they get cooler quicker. So, and when you peel this off, you have a nice shiny gloss back. So I'm going to cut them out. Yes, Melissa, you can still sew them on. Absolutely. I just use it. I use it all the time, and I know it can be an upsell as well. I use it all the time because it just gives a nicer look to the back of your patch, and it's solid. You know, I'm big on having a solid patch. I do not like flimsy patches at all. Flimsy patches are bad. So I'm cutting these out with the bigger scissors right now because I'm going to show you the other scissors that I have. I'm cutting them out. And I'm not even getting close to my stitching. I'm just kind of cutting them out because my other scissors are what I want to use to get closer to the stitching. Okay, got them cut out. These fabulous little things. These are the Fiskars Easy Action Scissors. Love them. Beginning to end, if I don't have any, well, I always have to change my bobbins, but I'm probably looking at about 4 or 5 hours. But that's for 48 patches because I take my time on them. I really want them to look nice. I'm not a huge rusher when it comes to my patches. So my UPS guy just showed up.
We're good. Got these two for me?
Those two right there.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. You too. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
So we're cutting them out with these. And these are what gets you close to that satin stitch. And I don't mind doing patches. They're actually pretty relaxing to do. I can sit around and a lot of people don't, cut them out. They have a laser and they do all that plastic stuff. But I'll show you when I'm done with this one, even though I haven't done the edges of it yet. I mean, it stands. It's not a flimsy patch. These patches are not flimsy whatsoever. So that's a big thing for me. I just cannot stand a floppy, flimsy patch. Because when you buy them, they're not, unless you're buying cheap patches at the store, they're normally not floppy and flimsy like that. So, like I said, I'm going to get these 8 cut out real quick, and then I'll show you how I use my other one. Y'all got any questions on patches? I mean, patches are fun. I like patches. And like I said, I do a nicer patch than most. And the reason I use Rec-Acryl and the better products is because my patches hold up a whole lot better as well. I've seen patches that, I did 4 years ago still on the back of some of these bikers, and they look fabulous. Especially because Rec-Acryl is an outdoor product. Uh-oh. It says my YouTube has been removed for today, but I don't think it has. Hold on. Let me reshare this, guys. All right, there we go. There we go. Boop. So, hey, Melissa, I don't know if you could do it. Can you share in the Embroidery Excellence or the Embroidery Mastery group? Because apparently the link I put up there, since it's off my own page, it didn't work right. So last night when we were putting these together, we did 2 of the 1.5 ounce backings, or you can do 1 3-ounce backing. I was using the Econo line, or the Economy KK100. And Wreck-A-Krill. I mean, you can hear it when you're cutting it. And I'll put it up to the microphone here. That is a heavy patch. So it's a heavy material, guys. This material isn't cheap. And it's not cheap looking. I hate to be the bearer of that. They look cheap. They fuzz up after a while. They are cheap. So this, you know, this heavy duty looking beautiful patch. And I'm not getting right on top. Melissa, what you'll do is right up in the bar above where, you know, it says HTTPS, take that, unless you're on your phone, but if you're on the computer, you just grab that URL and just paste it in like a comment. You might be able to do it on your phone too, especially if you're an Explorer or something. But if you're on YouTube, you can actually share the video and share it right in the group on the Facebook. So by cutting these patches out, I am then going to use my wood burning tool. Yeah, I'm still working, guys. It's okay. We'll figure it out. I think I might open my other Explorer page. Yeah. I wonder if I can share this. Let me look in the thing up here. Let me go. Live chat, participant, toggle time. Oh, it lets me share it. There it is. There's my YouTube. Copy. Got it. Who was that? Oh, that's where I bought that machine at. Here's the YouTube link. Bam, got it. Yay! Post. Got it. Yep, yep. Yay! Well, there's some more people coming in. Well, what we did, I'm cutting the first bunch up. And I'll show everybody afterwards. So let me move this down just there so you kind of see what I'm doing. There we go. So we're cutting out patches. These are my favorite scissors, guys. And these right here, these are the Fisker Easy Action scissors, and you can get them. Walmart's got them. I've gotten them off Madeira. Got 2 more of these to do. Somebody needed me, huh?
What you did?
So we're going to finish cutting these out. I'm always working, guys, so. I'll do about 2 of these sections, and then I will let y'all get back to work. I'm just trying to show you how we finish these patches up. So it kind of looks like this right now, and I'm cutting right next to that satin. You can see the satin stitch. So I'm cutting close to that satin stitch. I'm not on that satin stitch. I'm just cutting close to it. I get as close to the satin stitch as I can without cutting anything off. Trust me, I've cut stitches before. And you can save it. But I just don't like to do that. So when we get all these done and cut out, I'm going to show you the tool that I use to burn the edges. Got to be careful not to burn anything else. Yesterday I burnt my phone twice. So this is what I'm using. It is a Weller. It's nothing big. Yeah, I haven't done it yet, Melissa. I want to do that patch. Okay, I'm gonna give this a minute to heat up because this can get quite hot. Clean off this mess real quick. Trash. So I'm heating up my my Weller. So most of the time I don't have any problems, tighten stitches or anything like that, but I'll always run the flame over the top of it it tightens your stitches up just a hair as well. Let's see if this is hot enough. It's just a Weller. It's just like a wood burning tool is all it is. Because I really don't use the end of it. I use the barrel, and it's not quite hot enough yet. And this will leave a shiny, shiny edge on it. So give that a little bit of time to do that, and I will burn these real quick. I do, and I take my time and go through each one of them, make sure everything's pretty. See, there's a difference between how we all are gonna do patches and then the big dogs that do patches. Ours are more personal. You have a personal touch to them. I think we end up building a better patch as well than the bigger people because our hands are on them and we care about the quality of our patches. Oh yeah, now it's hot enough. Melissa, if you have any stitches that are kind of loose or anything like that, it will tighten it up. Tightens up the stitches. And I just use the barrel of it. You don't need to use anything else but the barrel. And if you think your little cattywampus off, you can take the edge of that tool, straighten it out a tad, all the way around those edges. So the other thing that you eliminate is frayed edges from the Rec Acryl. Because if you just burn them, they'll still fray. This will melt the Rec Acryl. That's right. Well, normally patches won't come loose later. It's just so nice, shiny, plasticky edge. One done. Whoop. Because if you look, if you don't burn it, you can kind of see it'll fray. So this keeps everything from fraying. So it's, like I said, it's got a hard side to it. I mean, it's plastic. So you're really, it really helps when you start using this tool and getting comfortable with this tool. No, I have tried to cut them out with this tool, and I don't like doing that. It's a lot harder than just cutting them out. And personally, I think it takes a lot more time. Yeah, I'm starting to smoke over here. And when it gets really hot, you don't want to hold it on there too long because it will burn it big time. And you can melt right into your side stitches. So let me get these other 4 done, and then we'll do another one of these, and I'll do it from start to finish. Ooh, we're really smoking now, I tell you what. Anybody got any questions? So far, so good. Are we doing all right? And I always kind of rub my hand, see if there's anything I need to pull off of there, snip, clip, or whatever. Got to be careful where I set this thing too, because yesterday I burnt my phone twice. $75.11 needle. No, I did not digitize this. This was sent over to me by D&M Embroidery. I will show you here in just a second what I did. I used a 75.11 on the border, on the rock, and then the hairdresser I used a 65.9 with a 60 weight. Smaller things like that I use a 60 weight because it comes out readable, it looks nice. But bigger stuff, I do use the 7511. Smaller stuff, 65.9. Do one more after this, and then we'll do another set. And I'll let everybody get back to work. And that's why I cut as close as I can, because, you know, you're melting some of this stuff, but see, there's something hanging off this one somewhere. Let's cut that off. Oops, somebody's here. Howdy.
How are you?
Good. How can we help you?
Well, okay. I need some signs for the school.
Which school?
Well, it's actually at the ballpark, so it's Art Hugh Livingston.
Gotcha.
So what I need is a PO or a price, so I can put a PO in and then tell you what I need.
Okay, we can do that.
And then y'all can just design them, and I guess email me a design or something.
We sure can. Well, what I can do is I can email you a full quote,
Okay,
and then that way you can submit that to
Uh-huh.
your.
which is me.
We can submit it to you for you to get a PO.
Yeah.
So
Okay, let me show you the handicaps I have. They say I need 2 more handicap, and I'll show you what those look like. They're all these are all 12 by 18 as far as it's just
okay, you wanna text it to me? Is it for Livingston?
okay. Yes. Okay, what number? 936.
933-7923.
Okay, so I need 2 of those,
And
and
they
they're
are
12 by 18,
12 by 18.
and they're up and down like that,
Mhm.
looking like that. Then I need 2 the same size, however you think this is law enforcement only. So they'll park. I need 2 of those. And then I need 1 same size.
Okay.
It says LISD personnel only. And then I need 2 that has like admissions price and then the stuff on the bottom. And I don't know if 12 by 18 is big enough. What do you think?
I will look to see what it might need to be a 10, like a 10, you
Yeah.
know. Not
And
too
I'm
much.
thinking it needs to be all these others are like this. I'm thinking it needs to be
Yeah, we'll do it that way.
Yeah.
So it's admissions.
I'll let you and I need 2 of those. And then on all of those, but the one I text you, I would say that, just that white, the good stuff that'll last, not the
Plastic.
the
that metal.
and use the hunter green, the dark green on, lettering.
Got it.
And on the admissions one, I don't know if we need big kind of logo on it, like a line.
I have it.
Which one do you have?
The one I'm supposed to have. They gave me the DEP one that they use. I've got the one I
Is it
use
just
for
the
the
line
side.
head?
Yeah.
It has
the
to look left. My boss
Yeah.
is big. It has to look left. We might put those on those admission ones somewhere, wherever it looks good. You can keep that if you want to.
What is your email address?
L Pearson, PEARSON,
PEARSON.
at LivingstonISD.com.
All right, I'll just send this right over to you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm purchasing and operations. So
Gotcha.
so
I'll take care of you.
thank you.
You're very welcome.
That was easy.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Y'all have a good afternoon.
You too. And that's how you do sales. I'm still live. All right. So we finished those up. We're going to take another one of these right here, and we're going to go ahead and put some heat and seal on the back. The heat and seal right here, I get it from Madeira. It's got a real thick, nice backing to it. As you can see back here, it's real thick, real heavy. You don't have to do anything to your stitches back there because you're fixing to cover them up. So you don't have to worry about that. I'm going to take a little bit of this off because it's a little bit over the edge. Because I'm telling you, if you put it in your heat press and this stuff is touching your heat press, it's going to get on your heat press. So we do it at about 3:15 for about 20 seconds. I'm at 3:30 because I was doing hats. So. So it's on there. I'm going to usually take some kind of cloth and try to cool it down a little bit faster. Takes the heat out of it. So that way when I go boop, got a nice sticky rubbery background. It's pretty rubbery. So yeah, 65.9 are really good for details, guys. Details, small words, thin words. Thin. Like the hairdresser on here, or hairdressers, they're thin. So it's really good to use the 65.9. So you can see right here, you know, they're really thin letters. So you want to use the 65.9. I'm just cutting as close as I can. Well, I'm just kind of cutting them apart because they are pretty close. They're pretty close together, so. And I do use good scissors. Don't use cheap scissors. Fiskars are going to be your best bet. And everyone, you know, when you're doing your patches, make sure you look at them real good, clean them up, make them look, you know, nice. Where's my ladder? Oh, that's my ladder. Oh, there it is. And I'm just running a flame over them pretty quick. All it does is tighten up stitches that might be loose, might not be loose, who knows. Let me see. What nail is this? Doesn't say. I'm running low on it too. Let me check. I'll check for you real quick. Give me 1 sec. Let me look at Madeira. Easy topping. Heat seal laminates. I am using, I'll go ahead and pull this out. Control copy. I'm using a 5 mil. Shows me using a 5 mil. This is what I order off Madeira. That's what I'm ordering off Madeira, guys. Don't get the ones that look like torches either. I've messed up plenty of things that, you know, they have a little torch on the end. Woo, no, So. Not home. So we're going to cut these out, and I'm going to show you one more time how to do the edge. I'm going to let you guys go. I got some stuff I got to get done.
Yeah. All
right. So we got as close as we could to the edge. I'm going to show you. You can burn them, but they end up fraying on the edge. No bueno. So we're going to running around.
Okay.
This is just a wood burning tool. It's just a wood burning tool, guys. Or a soldering iron would work. It's just a wood burning tool from Weller.
Yeah, it probably yeah, it's actually the bear, honestly. Yeah, it's just 8 inches, like 7. Yeah, this is the one I got emailed right now. So your letters are the correct size that we have here. I don't know what you probably have. I had it measured and everything. The letters are still the right size. I mean, that roll is just a little bit taller than this. If you want, I can kind of set it to like the bottom of the letter, and we'll have to kind of see the size of it.
How big and how long it takes me to do them. So when I price my patches, these patches right here, I did 48 of them. It took about an hour to stitch out. It's going to take me about, I want to say 2 hours to get them done. If I was selling these retail, they go for about $8 a piece. Those are $8 patches. And they're 4x2s. And it's only because, you know, this is a 50 patch order. So $800. I mean, $8 a piece, $400
in that gap.
is my retail price for these. They go higher if they're not,
It's an interesting
squares or circles or, just basic shapes. If I have to cut out a patch, like really cut out a patch, the price goes up because that's intricate. That's a lot of detail and that's a lot of work. No, I'm not.
Not this Saturday, sorry.
Yeah, these are my retail prices for 8. Now, when you're working with other embroiderers or companies that do what we do, I do work with them on price because I know exactly what I'm spending. They know what I'm spending
Right.
because they buy the products majority of the time. But I still make stuff. I make some money off of them, more or less my time than anything, and then they're able to sell them. So I'm not afraid to share my pricing every now and then. When you're, when you start doing things live like this, you don't want to spout your wholesale prices to your, potential customers. But wholesale can be done. But wholesale's quantity. Wholesale's not, hey, I do what you do. I need you to make me 6 patches. That's not wholesale. So I don't give it away because it takes time to do those 6. But I don't want to waste my machine and just do 6.
Right.
So I base it off the fact of, if you got a 2-head, you can do, 16 of these at a time. Stitch count's nice, but that's old school. I don't do stitch count. I started out that way, but you can't rely on stitch count because what if you have a back of a jacket, the people brought you that jacket, and what they want on the back of it is 145,000 stitches. It's $145. Realistically, that would be great. But honestly, if it takes 2 hours to stitch out, one, you'll make more money if you do it by the hour. 2, if you want to be nice and you want, the customer, it's a potential long-term customer, you can sit there and say, normally it takes about 2 hours to stitch this out. I'm making anywhere from $75 to $100 an hour. You're looking at $150 to $200 for this patch on the back of your product that you're bringing me. But if you're going to be doing business with me, I can do this for $100. And don't forget, anytime that you guys get somebody else's stuff, I'm talking about their shirts, jackets, anything, make sure they sign up a liability. And the reason I say that is because you cannot always be 100% sure that your machine is not hungry. That's why I don't like people bringing their stuff in. I won't guarantee their stuff. But don't bring me your stuff, and if it gets messed up, accidentally, that you want me to replace it. That's why I have a liability for them. As you see, I use the barrel of it. I don't ever use, I think the top, the top part of it's okay. Gets really hot, but I use the barrel. It's bigger. Any other questions, guys, that you have on patches or embroidery? Oh, this, guys, I'm here to help. I don't mind helping. I wish somebody helped me when I started this business. I wish I had the guidance and just somebody to go to that wasn't judgmental or didn't want to hand over their trade secrets, because, whew, God forbid if we were in competition with each other, right? But what people don't understand is this is tangible. Everybody likes this kind of stuff. We're going to always need this kind of stuff.
I know. I saw the
There's a lot of people getting into this industry thinking it's going to be easy money and this, that, and it's not easy money. It's not easy to do. And it takes dedication and commitment and training. And I'm always learning something new. I see stuff on that page all day long that I'm like going, ooh, I want to learn how to do that. So,
Okay. So I had to make the ready count on the message you're looking at pretty much what you're going for.
I sure can.
Oh, it's on that picture. We had
I can put them on for you.
really simple.
I got to do
I
a
know
dump
that you
truck
took a while
um,
with the black background.
Thursday or Friday. If you get, Willis, if you get me measurements and shoot me a picture over to the page or to me personally, just let me know where it's going to go and the size you need it. We can start working on it. And then I can send you a picture. And then if you say, yo, I like it, we'll print it and have it ready for you. And then all you have to do is bring your boat up here and we'll put it on for you.
Where you got like the brown under black like that. Might be a different one.
And guys, by doing it this way, I nicked this patch. It's all right, D&M. Very, very subtle. Well, let me tell you, Melissa, when I bought this business, the reputation wasn't all that. I did get on the radio,
Yeah, that's all right. It's not too bad.
but see, if you're in an area that you can trade out with your radio station, it's fabulous. I trade out with the radio station. I do their shirts and I do their banners for their events. And so I get 24/7.
That's the one that we've got that you've seen in the group.
24/7 advertising. And when I first bought it, first thing I said was, I want my name with it. I stuck my name out there and said, under new management, come see me. Let me renew your faith in our company. I'm not perfect. When people send me files, you can't always be 100% sure that they're going to either print out okay or they're going to stitch out fine.
Okay.
So when that happens, a lot of times people are like, this is what I want. Just do it, just do it, just do it. And so I do it.
You may have to.
That's why I get the okay.
If you're like on your phone and like if you're on your mobile data, so like a Wi-Fi network.
All right. We just did 16 patches,
You
y'all.
download all the way, so you have to make it.
Oh, yeah.
There should be like a little button that pops up.
16 patches.
So like whenever you do your email, it should be something to show all attachments, is what I should say. If it's not automatically showing you the able to.
Yes, please ask as many questions as you need to. Some of mine get, some of my customers are like, why are you asking so many questions? I said, because when you leave here, I don't want you to be in question that you ordered the right thing or, we went over everything. So, 16 beautiful patches.
I'll just send one at a time too. That
And you
way,
can see the shine when I
in
stack
case
them
it's just big,
because it's melted it. It's
you might want that low fast.
it's solid. It's a solid patch. So
No kidding.
guys, you're welcome to at any time put questions or comments in the comment section. I've used Duck Canvas. It's dull. Well, it's good, and I use it when I don't have my Recacryl. So if I'm out of Recacryl and I have to do a quick fix on patches, I'll use the Duck Canvas. Absolutely, it's not bad, but it's not Recacryl. So that's why I use the Recacryl.
Where it doesn't have a background or anything behind it. That's your- Yeah.
Excuse me, y'all. I'm tired. I was here last night.
The one you just got.
I let them undercut me, Melissa.
Hi, girl. Remember me?
Yes, give me 1 second. I let them undercut me, and if the people want to go ahead and do business with them, they do business with them. But 9 times out of 10, they come back. So
I'll bring it out and have it put to you by the end of the week.
yeah, if it's got no, Mark. I just the majority of the patch back, if it's a color like let's say this one,
And then you can check that. And then once that's ready, we'll do it.
it could be a blue twill, blue Recacryl. I have them pick out the Recacryl colors that they like, and that's what we use instead of twill. I don't use a twill. I don't put it on top of the Recacryl at all. We do a compromise, but if they have to have a twill, I'll do the twill. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, guys. I want y'all to have a good day. If you need me, you find me on Facebook, or you can leave comments on the YouTube channel. Talk to you later. Bye.